Hello everyone, welcome to the next session on operations research. In this session, we are going to take up a numerical on transportation model. We are going to study the concept of least cost cell method and how it is used for solving the basic feasible solution of a transportation problem. So we are taking up the same numerical which we took up in the last class for solving using northwest corner cell method, and today we will use the least cost cell method for finding the initial basic feasible solution. Now here also the rule remains the same, that you have to first check if the problem is balanced or unbalanced. Since I have checked last time, I know that this problem is of balanced type. When you are solving for an examination, you will have to use any one of these three methods for finding the initial basic feasible solution. Now you can either use northwest corner cell method or least cost cell method or VAM method. Say you are solving this problem fresh and you are starting with least cost cell method. So in that case, how do you solve? You need to first check this demand and supply value. You need to check how many source and destination are there, and then you need to redraw this table. There are 4 columns and 3 rows. Here I'll mention the demand, and here I'll mention the supply. Then I'll write down the value of these cells. I prefer writing these values at the bottommost corner such that I can use this space for allocating. Now this is not like northwest corner cell that you need the space. It is just that here we generally write the allocation. So now how do we solve using least cost cell method? Here the basic concept is you should always take out a cell whose value is the least. For example, in this entire value set that is given, 1 is the least number amongst all of them. So this is the least cost value. So now I will check its corresponding supply and demand. Supply is 250, demand is 300. So I can maximum supply 250 here. This will become 0 and this becomes 50. Now since this row has a corresponding value of 0, cancel out this row. Now what remains are these 8 values. Amongst these 8 values, figure out what is the least cell cost. So this is 2. Now you can allocate any one of the 2. I will arbitrarily choose this one first. So here corresponding supply is 350 and demand is 200. So let me allocate 200, make this 0 and this becomes 150. So this corresponding column gets cancelled. Now amongst these 6 values, minimum value is 2. Its corresponding supply is 400, demand is 150. So I can allocate the minimum value. This becomes 0. This becomes 250. Since this is 0, corresponding column will be cancelled out. Now amongst these 4 values, minimum is 3. Either one of the 2 can be used. I am using this one. It is an arbitrary choice. There is no hard and fast rule which cell to be chosen. So suppose if I allocate here, I can see the corresponding demand is 50 and supply is 250. So if I allocate 50 here, this becomes 0 and this becomes 200. Now this is 0, so cancel out this one. Now when I have these 2 left, again this is the minimum value 3, corresponding demand is 350, supply is 200. So maximum that can be given is 200. This becomes 150, this becomes 0. So this is cancelled out. And last here, your demand is 150, supply is 150. So allocate and close your problem by cancelling out. Now what you need to do is you need to calculate the total transportation cost because of this kind of allocation that you have made. So I'll write down therefore Like in the northwest cell method, again you will have to multiply 250 into 1 plus 200 into 2 plus 150 into 5 and the rest 3 of them. So this becomes 250 into 1 plus so this value is 2450. Now I would like to add that suppose here instead of this cell 3, if I choose this cell initially when I chose, your answer would turn out to be 2500. So you can see that a change in the cell can give you a different initial basic feasible solution. But since it is the initial solution, it really doesn't matter because whatever value you get, you will have to ultimately optimize it with the help of UV method such that you get the minimum cost of transportation. Same way, if you change this 2 over here to initial allocation here, it is possible that you may get the same answer or a different answer. You can check that too. But there is no hard and fast rule amongst two similar values which cell to be given preference. There is no such rule. So you can choose any one and find out the initial basic feasible solution. Suppose if I say that the final answer is say 2375 for example. So this value will now be more closer to this solution than this one. But having said that, it's an initial solution. So any which ways you have to bring this down to this value only. So whether you get this answer or some other value also, it would really not matter. So you can freely allocate wherever you want and get the initial basic feasible solution. So this is how you solve the initial basic feasible solution of transportation problem using least cost cell method. With this, I end the session. I hope you have understood the numerical. If you have any doubts, please write to me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for latest video updates. See you in the next session. Thank you.